Hello, can you tell us a bit more about yourself and your practice, art practice?
My art practice is firstly actually a musician traditionally. So I come from a really music and sound art perspective usually. Also, I do a lot of sort of live performance, art with that music. So with this project at the moment, like it's nice being able to use some of my other skills, which is I also have worked a lot in film, and I'm doing a lot of kind of projection art for our live shows. So with this work that I'm doing at the moment, it's being sort of exploring into those other areas a bit more.
Is there anything like any work that you're especially proud of that you did recently in a way?
I guess what's happened over the last couple of years is because we haven't been able to perform, and usually we're touring a lot, because we were so stationary. That's why we've been sort of exploring, kind of taking some of those elements that we use on stage and pulling them off stage and seeing where we can go. So I've been really kind of really excited about some of that work we've created this year, particularly sort of projection sculpture pieces. So there was some work that I did for the Judith Wright Gallery earlier in the year, where I was able to kind of, just really combine projection, but in a really simple way, just mapping certain areas of the sculpture. And I really, just really enjoyed bringing everything down to a much simpler form than it usually is on stage.
How does it feel being involved in this kind of a residency, which is a virtual one with all the international artists? And can you tell us a bit more about your project?
Yeah, it's been really nice to meet the other people who are in the group, and just to connect with people from other parts of the world, because in the past I've been able to travel and go overseas and meet people, but because we haven't for a long time, it was just so exciting to even just to be in the room, like, hearing how other artists, work and what they're doing in their own studios. That's been really exciting. And the second part of the question was?
Something about your project.
About the project that I'm working on for this residency. I think Artist on Standby has been a really good theme because it's so relevant, and it feels like even though in Australia here we're sort of past the worst of the pandemic, it's taking a while to get people to get back on their feet. I certainly feel like it's taking a while. So it's been really interesting kind of thinking about what the benefits were, from having to be at home and working just from home, and the things I've learned about it. So I'm trying to kind of keep some of those ideas in mind while I work on the artwork. But then at the same time, the other part of the artwork is using, I'm just really trying to challenge myself and use some different like softwares that I don't usually use, and create something that's a bit different. It's not projection, it'll just be like a digital collage with some video work through it, and probably some sound as well, actually. And I'm at the point of the process where I have a couple of images, but I'm interested to see how that changes over the next few weeks.
What about the next steps? Any new projects coming up? Anything exciting? I know that you're super busy.
Well, I'm pretty excited because I've been working on, I've had some work that I've been doing this year, but I haven't been able to get out and show it very much. I've had a couple of small exhibitions of it, but just, like maybe one piece of it here and then one piece of it there. And so actually I just found out last week that I will have a gallery space in December and January that will be larger, and I'll be able to put together all of the pieces I've been working on and see them, you know, in a real world, off my computer and in a real world. So that's happening here in Cairns in North Queensland at the Northside Contemporary Art Gallery. So I'm quite excited. That's what I'm really excited. And now I just have to work.
Nice to hear. Congratulations and good luck with the exhibition. And thank you for the interview.
Thanks so much, Bax. It's great.